I'm Diane Ryan from Highlands Ranch, Colorado, and prior to taking the product I was told I had osteopenia. I had actually been taking another product and decided to switch because this product was a liquid. And about a year and a half after I started taking it, I had another bone density scan, and just taking one shot, which is 2 full ounces every single day, my bone scan came back and my bones are back to normal. I don't have osteopenia anymore and my T-scores are awesome.
Hi, my name is Greg and I'm from Westminster, Colorado, and prior to taking this product I've basically had fibromyalgia, acid reflux, arthritis, asthma, a lot of trauma issues. And once I got on this product, I took it 2 ounces for about 2 weeks, and I was able to stop taking 9 out of 10 prescriptions. And I'm just so healthy and getting healthier, and even my doctors are amazed. I had LASIK eye surgery, and I'm 49, and they say I have the eyes of a 20-year-old, so I'm just doing fantastic.
Hi, my name is Dwight Huff, and I live in Littleton, Colorado. And 5.5 years ago, I fell out of a tree and basically broke my leg and ripped my foot off. Over the next year, I underwent 8 surgeries and 2 infections. I almost lost my leg to these infections. And I've been on the product for almost a year, and I took the product 2 ounces a day for the first 2 weeks. I noticed some improvement, but it took about 5 months before I really became about 99.9% pain-free, and I'm just loving life. I can't imagine my life without this product in it.
Hello, my name is Jeff Jameson from Arvada, Colorado. Prior to getting started on the product, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 7 years old. And ever since then, the doctors told me that I was going to be blind and be at high risk of kidney failure. And before getting on the product, my blood sugars would average 366. And those of you who don't know a lot about diabetes, the average blood sugar range for type 1 diabetic is between 70 and 150. And so I've been taking the product now for about 60 days. Well, I've been taking it since November of 2006, but 60 days to 90 days later, my blood sugars now average between 70 and 80.
Hi, my name is Dennis Dirksen. I live in Renton, Washington. I've had varicose veins for years. I started on the product in November of 2006. I took 2 ounces a day. 6 months after that, I checked my legs out, and my legs are totally clear except for 2 small varicose veins left on my left leg.
Hello, my name is Jeff Jameson from Arvada, Colorado, and I've been taking the product since November of 2006. And before getting on the product, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 7 years old. And ever since I've been taking the product, my blood sugars would average about 366. And I mean, I don't know if you guys know a lot about diabetes or not, but the average blood sugar range for type 1 diabetic would be between 70 and 150. And I was at 366. So the doctor said that I was going to be blind and be at high risk of kidney disease. And so that really put a shock in my family. And doctors told me to, exercise, which actually made my blood sugars worse. And they tried, they told me to just take more insulin. And I mean, that helped a little, but not enough. And so then I got on the product in November. To this day, my blood sugars now average between 70 and 80. Not only that, but I suffered a lot from ADD. And, first semester, I used to have a 1.7 GPA. Been taking it second semester. I just got done with second semester and ended the school year with a 4.0.
Hi, this is Steve Williams. I'm from Florida, and I just want to tell you a little bit about what's been going on with me, my history. I've had a bad back most of my adult life. I've had 2 major surgeries from it, full fusion in the lower back, cage, 8 screws. I also have Meniere's, which is an imbalance in the inner ear, and I'm deaf in the right ear because of that. I have tinnitus. I had restless leg also because of the back. I became very overweight because I didn't do anything. Severe depression, you name it, I pretty much went through it. I tried everything also. I've been to doctors, specialists, acupuncture, New Age, anything at all, and nothing ever worked. And I got so frustrated, I talked to them about nutrition, and doctors say, well, you know, as long as you eat a proper diet, you're fine. Well, it didn't work for me. So I did a lot of investigation, and I found this product. And I was very skeptical. I did a lot of research, and I started taking it. I ended up going 4 times the doses that was recommended, simply because I had so many years of problems. I figured I might as well go for broke on it. Within 3 weeks, I started feeling results, feeling better. At this point, I am on it for about 4 months now. I went from 285 pounds down to less than 230 right now. Did this take my weight off? No. Did it give me the energy and the wherewithal to want to do it? Absolutely. So, no more restless leg. I don't take any medications. I was on OxyContin, I was on arthritis, depression, severe depression, taking pills for that. I had about 15 pills that I took every day. I don't take anything anymore. I feel great. I can do whatever I want. I have a new life. I can do anything that I want to do at this point, and nothing is really bothering me. And I have a new lease, and it's all because of this tremendous product. So you need to take a look at it, and you need to really check it out. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Robin Hawking. I am from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I have fibromyalgia. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia about 5 years ago, but I believe that I actually had it for probably more like 15 years. And a friend introduced me to the product because he heard me complain a lot about headaches. I was sleeping 15 to 17 hours a day. My headaches that I would get would progress into migraines, and I was just not a very happy person. It led to depression and some other problems. And so I started taking the product, and after about 45 days of being on it, I noticed that I was not needing as much sleep. There were several stressful things that happened during that time. My son had a car accident. My daughter was planning a long-distance wedding. And several things that normally would have just sent me to bed because of my fibromyalgia. But since I was taking the product, I was starting to notice that I had a lot more energy. I was able to deal with my stress better. And I am just a much happier person now, easier to get along with. And I recommend to everyone that I run across that they take this, especially people with fibromyalgia.
Hello, my name is Jeff Jameson, and I'm from Arvada, Colorado. Prior to getting started on the product, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 7 years old, and my blood sugars used to average 366. And for those of you who don't know a lot about diabetes, the average blood sugar range for a type 1 diabetic would be between about 70 and 150. And I was at 366. So the doctor told me that I was going to be blind and be at high risk of kidney failure. And so, like I said, prior to getting started, you know, my blood sugars would be 366, and since taking it since November of 2006, my blood sugars now average between 70 and 80. Not only that, but I was able to reduce my insulin by 52%, and I used to carry around a 24/7 insulin pump on my waist, and I no longer have that. All I do is take 3 to 4 insulin shots a day now, and you know, it's so much better. It's a lot of freedom. And also, I also suffered from ADD. You know, school's always been a struggle for me, and I literally went from a 1.7 GPA to a 4.0 GPA just by taking the product.
I'm Judy Shores, and I'm from Bullhead City, Arizona. And through a lot of traumatic things, I went into a deep depression, and I ended up looking like this. This was in 2002. And they didn't really tell me that this was going to happen when I had gastric bypass surgery. But within the first year, I developed osteopenia because they sent me home with chewable Flintstone vitamins and calcium tones. That's what I was supposed to take to get well and healthy. By the end of the first year, I wasn't healthy. I was depressed, I was tired, I was hitting the snooze alarm 6 times. I can't take anti-inflammatory drugs because of the surgery. And so I have rheumatoid and osteoarthritis as well. More and more things than you even can know. I had worked myself way up to this many pills a day, which is 43. And then on Sundays I'd take a B12 shot. and still did not feel well. And I stumbled onto the product. Actually, I stumbled on it, started taking it in May. Within 3 days, I wasn't getting snooze alarm any longer. Within a week, I wasn't on antidepressants. I just got my thyroid. I forgot to mention I was on thyroid medication. I'm actually down to half what I was taking, and I'm getting blood work when I get back home. This energy level is for real, and it's all the time, and I owe every bit of it to the product. It's just totally amazing what the difference it's made in my life, the people, I mean, everything about it. It's just totally turned my life around, and now I have options.
Hi, I'm Elena Swain, Ventura, California. I've been drinking this fabulous liquid gold product for approximately 8 months. Prior to taking this wonderful product, I had pain in my hips, I had high blood sugar, I had thyroid issues, hormonal issues. I was about 10 or 15 pounds heavier. All that's just kind of melted away. My hairdresser loves it because my hair's growing like crazy. My manicurist loves it because my nails are growing like crazy. I sleep great. I have so much energy. My little grandbaby comes running in looking for this awesome product. So all I can say is do yourselves a favor and your loved ones and go out and get some right now.
Hi, I am Melissa Sanford from Phoenix, Arizona. And prior to getting on the product, I had suffered from headaches for 5 years straight. Basically, it was one headache that lasted an entire 5 years. I got on the product, I started taking it twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. 45 days later, my headaches were gone. That was 2 years ago. The headaches have not been back since.